To strike while the iron is hard, is heart, is hot. Or at least I'm going to try here. Well, we still have double XP, which I'm thinking is still up. Oh, shut up, Santatron. Check. Yep, we still have double XP. I would imagine it would stick around until noon. Okay, so I've made a change. I have removed the 3-star Born Survivor, put in the 1-star, and I have put the medic pump on my chest. So we can look at it here. We can see, where is it? Oh, did I not do that? Oh, I thought I did. Let me put it on. Probably good that I do that. I think maybe I was just, whoops. Power armor is so flaky. Okay. Modify repair. Whoops. Oh, I did put it on. Okay. I was just looking at the wrong thing then. Why does it still show +2 strength? Huh? Oh. Because it's, right, one of the 5 pieces, then it gets +2 strength on it. Derp. Okay. So there's that. So again, those are the cards. Nothing super amazing there. Everything I've been running so far. Okay, so checklist time. Let me look at my checklist so I make sure my inventory is set up properly. I want to make sure I hit at least this machine and this machine this next time. Let's see how my whiskey's doing. I think I just have... I think I already pulled it out. Yeah, okay, good. So let me go ahead and grab a couple things here. I'm out of the Deathclaw Wellington, so we'll deal with Deathclaw Steak. I grabbed it from the... you can see I'm storing up meats to use for later. I have been pulling it from the machines here and there. Let's grab smoked Mirelurk fillets for the carry weight. We'll go ahead and do some Mirelurk jerky for the damage resist. Doesn't hurt anything. I already have a Deathclaw steak. I'm using the other thing for endurance. I think this is only a 30-minute buff, so it's not that useful. I don't want to have to refresh a 30-minute buff. I don't want it to like drop in the middle of doing my runs. Just one more thing to think about. I think I'm done with this. Yes. Okay. So checklist time. I'm gonna pop lunch boxes on her, so I'm going to make sure she has lunch boxes in her inventory. So I'm over on my other character here. She's standing sort of behind him. And she does not have her lunch boxes in her inventory. Naughty girl. Alright. So I'm going to... There she is right there. Alright. So I have received the Kindred Spirit buff, so I have all sorts of time in the world to just like plan and prep while that ticks down because it's a 3-hour buff. It's not going away anytime soon. Okay, so with my checklist, I have whiskey, yeah, more than I need. Deathclaw steak instead of Deathclaw Wellington. Mirelurk jerky, that's a spare. Seared venison with berries, that's a good one. Smoked Mirelurk fillet, that's what I want. Tasty mutant house stew. Squirrel, ramen, carry weight booster in case I run out of weight. Pemmican. I need a pemmican. Pemmican. There we go. Nice +8 endurance for literally no work. Thank you, machine. It would be lovely if they added a machine for the Deathclaw Wellington, or one that spawned Deathclaw eggs. That would be really good. Come on. Come on, Beth. Add some Deathclaw eggs. A Deathclaw egg spawner, because the Deathclaw meat is easy to get. Like, stupid easy. I don't mind having to go hunt those. And then birthday cake. Okay, so healing salve, I have plenty of those. I bounced them over from an alt. So let's just put 109 of them in the chest here. Let's grab a leader bauble. Let's add, no, I'm going to psycho buff Let's grab a damage reduction from robots. Actually, let's just grab this one. Alright. Don't need rad shield, don't need the banner, doesn't do any good. If you step on the ring, you're insta-dead, and you stay dead. I tested that by accident. Alright, so aid, healing salve, stim pack, leader, psycho buff. She has the lunch boxes. I have a magazine, those three guys, and let me double check my spending, my collections. Oh, good, I'm glad I checked. So one more thing to prep. Actually, a couple more things to prep. I'm going to go ahead and spend down these caps and spend down the script while leisurely enjoying my iced coffee. Now, the fastest way to spend these guys, is just to buy some power armor. Actually, you know what I could do? Let me just get some modules. Whoops. I wanted to make sure I was reading that correctly so I didn't accidentally scrap my those crates. I'm trying to do better prep this time. If I can spend down to like 36,000 caps, so spend about 4,000 caps, then I'll be sitting pretty. I should probably just go to the White Spring Mall. It's the easiest way to do it. But this was close and I wasn't thinking. And it's okay if they're overcapped on the on this thing. I'm not going to worry about that so much. I'll check the usual places too for mods. Well, not all the usual places, just the vendors. There's one spot that I can check. It's way off in the boonies, but I don't feel like doing that. I don't really care about the price. I just want to spend down. Like, I could save another 100 caps or so by equipping my unyielding armor, but then I have to go grab that because I didn't think about it. 7,000.
Violation of hotel policies may result in detention, removal, and/or death.
I'll do one more. I'll do this last guy. That's what she said. No mods, okay. Maybe I won't do all the mod tours because I just want to get going here. I'll dump these in my chest / stash box. I don't know why I think of it as chest. Sort by weight so we can make sure we're not carrying anything stupid. Okay, I think I'm good. I have those two, they're fully repaired. I have my armor. Let's make sure that that's repaired. It's really disorienting to use left and right arrows in some contexts and C and Z in other contexts. Always throws me for a loop. Okay, we're good. Excuse me, that was a burp. So I'm going to throw down the Vulcan armor. I don't mind. Let's see. What do I not mind if it drops first? Whatever you use first is going to drop first. So let's see. This lasts very long, so we'll pop that first. That will last the longest time. Okay, so company T, I can lose that, that, that. Leader, of course. Magazine. And I am in the correct build, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. So all good there. While he's doing this, she's going to pop the lunch boxes.
Likely cause. Total collapse.
Navigate over to it.
Oh.
Alright. Alright, so we have that. I'm going to get the buff from her. Right? Oh wait, no, I used the magazine that time. This one, enter armor. Now I do have a little bit of radiation damage because I want to test the medic pump and the Born Survivor, so I don't want to start on the very low end of health. And yes, I did test this entrance before like earlier. I'm just going to kill these guys, that way they don't annoy me. Alright. And it did not give me the slowdown, so that was good. Hopefully it maintains that. And now it's being stupid. Jeez Louise, I can't catch a break. I entered it earlier and the spinny wheel spun and it was fine. Ugh, I'm cursed. I think I'll come back out. I'll go out and come back in. Like, I'm going to start this from scratch. Like, I'm not going to deal with this stupid BS. I'm not going to do a full hour of waiting for that stupid load. And it worked fine. I logged into the server, did a little bit of prep, came over, ran right in. It loaded with no problem. And I actually dropped the quest and then went back inside, and it was no problem. Alright, so Psycho Buff and Wine. We have just a little bit of radiation damage. We're not testing like a full amount. Pretty good. That kicked in. And medic kicked in really well. It's annoying. Why does it do that? Thought I waited long enough. I'm at 877. I do need to put Radicool back in. That's one thing. All right, so let's test with Radicool. I'm not bailing just yet. Wow, look at that. So many drop frames due to encoding lag because that stupid loading screen. Probably didn't even record me saying anything during it. Let's check out what's here. Maybe I'll save it. I don't know. Save it there. I'll just test this real quick. Let's give myself a little bit more radiation. kick in some more adrenal reaction damage. God, this stupid loading screen.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest
I miss
exit in
my
an orderly
add-on, or the mod that modifies the health
Alert.
bar, improved health bars,
Unauthorized personnel detected.
that shows you
Activating
like
defense systems.
demarcations at 20, 40, 60, 80%, and then it puts the percentage of health that you have. It's really helpful for like zeroing in on a specific health percentage. Strength and luck are good. Okay, we're at 1307. And then we're bouncing down to what? 915. That's pretty good. I can go higher.
Warning, energy usage critical.
Yeah, I can go higher. That was really safe. That
Security
medics
protocol.
thing kicking in,
Take shelter.
and I didn't even dump the shitty stim pack. That might actually work with the shitty ones. But let's go and dump the shitty ones just in case. As I get lower in health, I want it to be like more aggressive with healing. I already have all the perks that boost their effectiveness. Although my int is not as high as it could be, so I'm suffering a little bit there when it comes to how effective the card is. Yeah, I know I said I was going to go, but I'm sort of in the middle of mentally testing this. Exterminators, no thanks. Now, if they add like a giant bug monster in a future raid, then exterminators would be very useful. And if it spewed poison everywhere, then you want to get poisoners as your second effect. Or maybe build a union armor that has exterminators. That'd probably be better. That would probably be better. Alright, let's see what we're getting on the second phase. Rather, the second half of the second phase. After heavy hitters drops off.
This is an automated message. Evacuation
And the power
is in
attack
progress.
is no longer
Please proceed to the
active.
nearest exit in an orderly manner.
It'd be great if there was a card that would extend the power attack duration.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
And again, the only legendary perk I'm using that isn't a legendary power is, or a legendary letter is picking one for the team. Because that one is just too good to pass up in this public visible situation.
Damage. Defense is offline. Initiating system diagnosis.
I think it's kicking in when my character reaches half health, like of the full bar, because I'm not even seeing it go much below that. So that's fine. I'm totally fine with that.
Usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker on.
That means I could go right up to 55% health and sort of ride that line. As soon as it did any amount of damage, it would start using stim packs, and I've got tons of stim packs. So it could use 3 or 4, and I'm still golden. I'd still be stacking up the supers. So I have no problem with that. Maybe I'll try bringing my health down even a little bit more. What? No. I will. I'm busy. You can hear me talking to myself here. Like a crazy person. Okay. Yeah, my wife says, I just call that Wednesday. What a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so 682 divided by 2. 3. I could have done that in my head. Okay, so 341. So if I did one more. Okay, so I'm at 20 health over half. So let's see how this is. See, my strength is 50. So being in this mode makes up for the fact that I'm using Deathclaw Steak instead of Deathclaw Wellington. I'm probably only getting 2 strength from the Radical. I think I would probably have to go down below 50% to get a third. Or maybe not. Maybe it's at 60%. Maybe it's at 80, 60, 40, 20. Maybe those are the breakpoints. Or maybe there's something else. Let me look it up real quick. Radical breakpoints. Okay. Radical. Sort of reading it on there with second screen. The higher your rads. Okay, so it's based on rads. Okay, so it's easier to hit. Does that really mean it's easier to hit if you just have more health?
This is an automated message.
If it's based on rads,
Evacuation is in progress.
then you know, if you get rid of
Proceed to the nearest
100,
exit
if you
in an
have
orderly manner.
101 rads, it's +1 strength. So right now, I have 280, so that should give me 3 strength. Maybe if I just cheat a little bit more,
Alert.
I can guarantee 3
Personnel
strength.
detected. Activating defense
Maybe take a
systems.
goo and then a couple Brahmin milk. Let's see. Ah. So what I want to do. I need to hit 313 or lower. There you go. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. I'm unkillable.
Initiating repair procedures.
Awesome. Except if I back up and step into the dumb thing. Okay, so 1273. I think I might try to get myself the +3 strength with Radical. I need to get below 313
Reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker
as far as health goes.
Take shelter.
Unit breakdown probability exceeds 90%. Mitigation.
Because I'm not using any HP buffing food. Because I need to find one that lasts for an hour. If there is one. Because I don't want to have to remember to pop one. I guess I could watch for it, but that's annoying. Yeah, maybe. But really, once I'm below that amount of health, I just want it to pop stim pack after stim pack. So I go down one more, and then back up. As long as I'm below 313. Rat farts. Try it again. I'm sort of balancing the health between a toxic goo. Am I really out of... Okay, so... Let's just try that. Let's just straddle the 50% line. Is that 50%? I don't know what I do. 594. That's 600 minus 3, so I'm right below. Get above 3. I'm above 50%, but below the threshold for +3 strength. That's how I should do it. So I've got +3 strength from Radical at all times, up to 4 strength if, well, no, it would just always be at 3 strength because I'm not getting any more rads, and the health amount doesn't affect it. So when I dip down below 50% for a moment, it doesn't change my strength. Although it does change the effect of, or it should change the effect of, adrenal reaction, but I think that's based on, I think it snapshots that when you first start attacking. So I think that's why that amount doesn't like keep going up and down and up and down and up and down as my health goes up and down. It just snapshots it at the beginning
This
of
is an automated message.
that phase when
Evacuation
I
is
hit
in
left
progress.
click and hold it.
Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Now I need to make sure to check my
Alert.
buffs.
Unauthorized personnel
Oh,
detected.
Deathclaw Steak is
Activating
30
defense
minutes.
systems.
Okay, good to know. Well, I guess I'm in that same vein when it comes to those foods. Maybe I should take the hot dogs then. Buy myself more room there above 50%. Should have hit it right away. Yeah, look at that. That one hit. I might have used a second one there. Boy, that's beautiful. I don't even need Born Survivor now. I can move those points somewhere else.
Warning, energy usage critical.
I don't know where to put them.
Unsafe level. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
I think the only time I would want to switch away from medics is if I got if I got emergency protocols, and then I might be able to pop it down to 25% health or 30% health, and bump myself to 4 strength or 5 strength. That would be pretty sweet. Let me go grab those foods real quick. That way I've got a spare on me. Always testing, always experimenting. Okay, so Deathclaw Steak here. 2 hot dogs. Health. Let's, okay, I'm at 645. $757. Okay, so if I take 757, I don't want to do math in my head right now. Minus 281, 476. So I've got a lot of wiggle room there. Am I into the +4 strength range yet? 757 minus 371, 386. Ooh, I am. If I just have a little bit more, so 386. If I can get below half health, but above half health, but below 386. 378. I'm still too low. Let's try one more. I might not be able to get it. Nope, I probably won't be able to get it. Oh well. At least I bought myself a buffer. There needs to be some sort of a, maybe I could just eat like some toxic food that takes me down a little bit. Like a couple, you know, like a glowing meat or something. Doesn't give me a buff, it just like knocks a few radiation, or adds a little bit of radiation. It's probably the best way to do it. Some raw meat. I should carry some raw meat in those situations. Let me drop some on my other character here. Once the screen unlocks and lets me control it. Alright, so I'm dropping 15 glowing meat. So he'll come back and get those next time. Sorry about that. Walking into the wall.
This is an automated message.
Yeah, 53 strength. That's using just the cheap, easy to make Deathclaw Steak. I prefer that than having to go farm Deathclaw Wellington. I don't mind farming for the Mutant Hound stuff. That can be target farmed pretty easily. And I can I can bring my alt around to help pick up, extra pieces, like sort of behind him, and I can get like 100 pieces of mutant hound meat really quickly, like within 15-20 minutes. So that one's very easy to target. But the Deathclaw Wellington, you got to collect the eggs. That's a pain in the ass. That takes server hopping.
Defenders offline.
God, that's
Initiating system diagnosis.
Look at that, 935. That's beautiful.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker
If I can just get a little bit more radiation, I can bump that to 1 more strength. Then I can be at 54 strength. I'm going to go grab some glowing meat. That's what she said. I should write down these numbers somewhere. All right, so I can just punch in the numbers and have it do all the math for me. Because right now it's still early. I haven't really had a full appreciation of the caffeine in my iced coffee, so my brain's still like foggy. Okay, so what are we at now? Let's take a moment. So this is my health, 757. So let's see, 101, 191. I'll make this prettier on my spreadsheet later. 281, 371 equals this minus this. Not percent sign, dollar sign, silly. Okay, those are my breakpoints. No. Not the letter, the number. Oof. Yes, it's early. Okay, there we go. And then equals this divided by 2. Okay. So now I have my half. I can always just update the number very quickly, and it's very simple and easy. All right, so I'm looking at my health. So at 388, I am just shy of the breakpoint, so I can have 1 glowing meat, and then that puts me at 56 special. Interesting. Seems like it jumped. Okay, so right now 378 is half health. No, it's not. It couldn't be right. Oh, the health amount went down. Well, why did it go down? What's giving me a temporary health buff? Alright, well I can just punch in 669. Very odd. Okay, so at 334 is half, 388. So I want to be above 334 and below 388. So I'm good. So now I have 4 points. Yeah, that's a nice little spreadsheet trick. So I don't have to do the math in my head. Just punch in the health, look over, make sure I'm within. Might even get fancy and color the things saying you are now here. So like it's green and the others are red or something. My machines are going. And of course I'm locked up. I'm killing these guys before they wreck my base. I don't experiment enough with other weapons because I sort of get in a rut. But I received a very, very nice Gatling not a
This
Gatling
is an
plasma.
automated message. Evacuation is in
It's the one that
progress.
goes
Please proceed
and
to
shoots
the
one
nearest
weapon at a
exit in
time,
an
but it uses
orderly
plasma.
manner.
or in my case,
Alert.
it
Unauthorized
uses
personnel detected.
ultrasight plasma because I
Activating
switched the
defense systems.
thingy, and it's amazing. It has plus 50% likeliness to hit, so hardy or vital, I forget which one it is, and then reduced action points cost. So you basically one-shot a lot of enemies. Kind of amazing.
Stand by.
Yeah, this is going to work out really well.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security
Let's check my
buffers
health
online.
and see if that changed
Take
for some
shelter
reason.
immediately.
669. Very weird. Pounders! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to switch this weapon right now. I've been wanting pounders ever since I started doing this. That's the one you want on the auto axe. This is going to be amazing. Yes. Excellent. This is worth switching right now. I hate third-person view. Alright, so this goes from bullies to... Notice the effect. Oh, you'll notice it now. And watch them have it had a stealth nerf yesterday or something. I should probably check and see if I received any other good mods for the various pieces. Yeah, if I can get emergency protocols to be as good as medics is for me right now, then I can bump up to 5 strength. Although, you know what? At this point, Pounders is going to overwhelm everything. It's going to be insane. Assuming it's working still. Pounders is going to be insane. I mean, you almost don't need extra melee damage from the Mutant Houndstooth. In fact, you probably don't need any buffs at all once you have Pounders. It's that powerful.
This is an
So
automated
yes, it
message.
can drop from the first
Evacuation is
boss
in progress.
as a module,
Please proceed to the nearest
which
exit
makes
in an
me
orderly
very
manner.
happy. Ooh yeah.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense
I
systems.
still want these guys because they're really cheap. Easy to use. Got psycho buffs out the wazoo. I can make as much whiskey as I want very easily. There's no reason not to just pop them. Okay, Death Claw State is going away in a minute.
Offline.
Now watch
Initiating
this.
tech procedures.
Watch what happens to the numbers. They start out at 1,500, 16, 1,800, 2,000, 2,400. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Ooh, then it drops down, then it goes back up. That's weird.
Warning,
Wonder why it does
energy
that.
usage critical. Temperatures
That was
reaching
amazing.
unsafe levels. Security bunker.
Okay, so maybe it's still useful to
Take
have a buff.
shelter immediately.
Some basic, easy to get buffs, not the really annoying ones. Like, I wonder if how it is without the Mutant Houndstooth, because that one's tedious to make. It's great if you can use it with just stuff that's easy to make. Like, I still want seared venison with berries for the luck, because that phase 1 needs as much luck as you can get. I mean, it's less critical now, I guess, because if it takes a little bit longer, it just uses more stim pack supers, but it's not like I'm running out of those. So maybe I don't even need that. Maybe I can just do it with unbuffed luck. At least not from expensive food. It'd be nice to make this so easy. I just grab a couple things out of the machines and go. Like, not even worrying about the serums, you know? Just because then I don't have to make those. Although I am getting them from the instance. I've got a whole bunch stocked up on another character that I've been dumping for her. My chemist carrier. She's way overloaded. She's carrying like 2,000 Radaways, 2,000 stim packs. It's crazy. Or at least I have stuff to vend for ages. Without having to waste serums. Which is the easiest way to get caps from the vendor. If you have the serums. Or if you can craft them and don't need them for anything else. Yeah, I know I was going to stop and fix the instance loading, but right now my brain is having too much fun solving little problems. Here, let's do something. Let's move this completely off.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel
We're relying now
detected.
only on medics.
Activating defense systems.
And the health. Oh, we're at 757 again. What is doing that? What is doing that for me? Very strange. What gives you a temporary health bump? I can't think of it.
Preparing. Stand by.
Isn't that insane? 2,700. I'd love to know why it goes down. Is that because of the
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching
I mean, obviously they haven't patched it, so
Security
that's
bunker
fantastic.
online. Take shelter immediately.
Yeah, I'm finishing it before the screen starts to even go red. Before the floor has the fire. That's just insane. I love it. Love it so much I want to kiss it. I should create two little looky up things. Two little matrices. One for the buffed health, the weirdly, why is it buffed health? And another one for the 669. So I know where the breakpoints are, so I can just look at a glance and know that the number ranges that put me at +4 strength. If I could get enough health from other things, then I could have +5 strength from Radical. But that's not going to happen right now. Or I wonder if, like, if you set yourself to like 45% health using radiation, will it just instantly take a stim pack? I guess it does, doesn't it? When you take damage. When you take damage, use a stim pack. I wonder if it will just like go do and just zoom through all your stim packs very quickly. Because if it didn't do that, like if it did it on like a little timer like every 5 seconds, then I'm fine with that.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly
Need a room
manner.
to take Deathclaw steak here in a moment. Like the next time I take whiskey.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Or, well, in between Psychobuff and whiskey. And we are now at 757. So let me copy these over. Over there. Find both sets of breakpoints in my spreadsheet. God, that's amazing. And this is extra amazing. God damn it. Look at that. It's insane.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
That's so awesome. Creative abuse of game mechanics. Makes me so happy. It's almost worth that little delay because I can, while it's loading that screen, I sort of run through a checklist in my head. I'm like, okay, this, okay, maybe I could change that. Maybe I don't need this anymore. So yeah, I think I've established I don't need Born Survivor anymore, so I can move those 3 points to some other thing like intelligence for more XP. I should do that. And I can get more carry weight from the... Ooh, am I sharing... I think I'm sharing XP buff from my alt. Let's go check real quick. Inspirational, yeah, okay. Next time around, I'm going to move 3 points from agility to intelligence. Get myself 6 more intelligence.
This is
And
an
I also need
automated
to take...
message. Evacuation is in progress.
I need to
Please
eat more
proceed
Deathclaw
to the nearest
steak,
exit
and I
in
need
an
to go
orderly
get
manner.
more boosts from the machines again.
Alert. Unauthorized
Okay,
personnel
so
detected.
Deathclaw steak,
Activating
we're good
defense
for this
systems.
run. Oops, don't be that far out, Nathan. Alright, I'm good. I haven't been looking at the timer for this, but I can imagine that it is well under 1 minute. Even if the first phase takes longer than it should, due to bad luck. Bad luck prompting. Like now, where it's barely moving at all. It's not hitting me and not reflecting enough. Okay. Waiting the requisite period there. That is so amazing. 2,700. 50 seconds.
Warning,
Absolutely
energy
crazy.
usage critical.
Love it,
Temperatures
love it.
reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take
That's
shelter
optimized. Yeah, I'll take
immediately.
it. Thank you. I would love to know what's causing my health to go up and down. If anyone's watching this, which I doubt, and you know what's causing that, please do leave a comment. I would be more than happy to figure out. Because right now I'm at 669, and I have no idea why. Let's go ahead and do these machines again real quick. Yes, I know I'm losing out by not doing the weight machine for more strength, but I just really don't feel like getting out of the suit and doing all that every time. At the beginning it wouldn't be so bad, but then I would have inconsistent results throughout the hour. I'm already being delayed enough by this stupid loading screen. Oh, right, I was going to move 3 points over. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. That's what I'm taking this morning. Damn it all. Ooh, ice cream. It's not even loaded and I'm back. Stupid, stupid game. It says red for whiskey and Deathclaw steak, but that's just because it's weird when it goes through an instance. If I hit tab to open that panel back up, it'll refresh the durations.
This is an automated message.
To what they actually
Evacuation
are
is in
inside
progress.
here.
Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Yeah. So the Deathclaw Wellington is, or Deathclaw steak is 30 minutes, whiskey 55 seconds. So let's do both whiskey and Psycho buff. That way I get both of those buffs going again. We're at 757, 387, so I'm at +4 strength.
Procedures.
My base is being attacked again. I'm gonna have to swap. Once this guy's dead, I'm gonna swap and kill him with my ult.
energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching
God, they're
unsafe
so annoying.
levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
And she's very underpowered for this because she's in a support role, so her actual damage is not great. All right, combo breakers. Hey, whatever it is, if it's a 4-star, I'll take it. Because who knows, I might be able to trade some of these 4 stars that I don't personally want for something I do personally want from somebody else, like in the, if I join the chat thing. Or go on Reddit. The Fallout 76 trading thing there. Let's go ahead and dump some stuff. That way I don't run the risk of running out of room. It does help a lot having the extra carry weight on the legs. That was very nice to get. This buys me enough to basically go to the very end without having to reload, or without having to unload a second time. I like how it feels faster in first person as well. Okay, so let me fix this because this is the wrong number. Except I can't because the machine's locked down. Because this game is stupid. Well, the game itself is awesome. The servers, the client, are stupid. Okay, so when I'm at 757 health, the breakpoint is 387. Puts me 386 would put me at 5. At I need something that just gives me a tiny bit more. Okay, that right there is +5 strength if
This is an automated message.
I'm at 757
Evacuation
health.
is in progress.
Right?
Please proceed to the nearest
Well, I guess it
exit
wouldn't make
in an
any
orderly
difference
manner.
because it's the rads, not the
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected.
it's the amount of rads you have.
Activating
And right now I
defense
have
systems.
just enough rads to get +5 strength. Which is 385. 386 is the break point with a health pool of 757, so this is nice.
Damage. Defenders offline. Initiating system diagnosis.
God, those numbers are beautiful.
Warning,
Just
energy
amazing.
usage
Absolutely
critical.
amazing.
Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker
I'm like,
online.
inside I'm like
Take
full of
shelter
glee. I'm like,
immediately.
I want to do like a happy dance. So my question now is, if I bounce down to 669 health, the amount of radiation I have doesn't change, right? Like it doesn't swap that number? I don't think it does. Like I have a specific amount of radiation in number of points of health being eaten right now. Or is it or does it not even count that way? How does it count the radiation? Is it radiation health eaten by radiation? Like 10 health is, 10 on the Radicool scale, or is it actual measurable radiation numbers? Like if you don't need to have it that high, like, because when you take, for example, when you take 10 radiation damage, or let's say I eat a food that does
This
like
is an
the
automated message.
Like,
Evacuation is in
if I eat
progress.
glowing meat, it does,
Please
you know,
proceed to the nearest
30
exit in an
rads of
orderly
radiation
manner.
or whatever it is, right? It says 0, but it will do damage. I think it's plus 30. That doesn't translate to a loss of 30 health because it's not a one-to-one well, it's a one-to-one correspondence, but not
Unauthorized personnel detected.
the
Activate
ratio
vent
isn't
system.
one-to-one. It's like, you know, 1 health for every 5 radiation or something like that. So does the radiation, like, would I even need less radiation than this to get Radical to pop in? Or is it health eaten by radiation? I'd love to know the answer to that.
Defenses offline.
I mean, in a
Initiating
sense,
system diagnosis.
it's better for me just to have lower and lower health because of adrenaline reaction, or adrenal reaction. God, that's beautiful.
Unit created on top
Warning,
of
energy
exceeds
usage
90%.
critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, let's move those 3 points over. Get myself a little better XP. You can stop screaming at your screen. I'm just now remembering it because my brain's so hyper focused on the one thing, and the cognitive load of having to switch gears to something else is something my brain doesn't want to do. It's like, no, I'm happy solving this problem right now. I'm happy to do this right now. All right. 3. Whoops. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm as low as I can go there. What? Did I screw this up? I think I screwed it up. So I can take off agility. I don't need that. Yeah, I screwed something up, didn't I? I can just hit this. Happy-go-lucky. Okay, so... yeah, I messed something up. Happy-go-lucky. What is happy-go-lucky? It's here, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting lag, right? It's like really weird. I'm getting server lag, and I don't know why. What is my other character trying to do? Okay, so I'm back where I was because I can't remove that. So let's do this. Let's remove luck. Let's slot in. Wait, it's so weird to not, or sorry, not luck. What am I thinking? Jesus. Agility. Where's my brain this morning? All right, charisma. There we go. It's so weird to have charisma in there. All right, so now what I'll do is I'll move points. This is really weird. It's going to cause so many other issues. That's how I do it. Load. Okay, Action Boy. There we go. I might not even need Action Boy. So I can go batteries included, 2 points. Makeshift Warrior, First Aid. I don't think I need anything else, do I? I don't need that, really. I don't really need anything else. Maybe that. Just a slight bit of extra duration. Oh, that doesn't help me. Okay, so what could I put here? What is 1 point? anything I need. Travel agent, just to have it. Boy, it's going to be a pain to move this back and forth. Basically, the way I have it set up is I have certain legendary effects chosen that work generally, and slotting charisma instead of agility messes all that up. I mean, I'll make it work. I'll have to like move things around again. And I have enough perk points that I could do it back and forth for a long time, but it's just annoying. Because what'll happen is I'll get out of this, farming phase. I'll get back to my normal commando build, and it's going to expect a certain number of points available in each of those specials, and one's going to be off by 5.
This is an automated message.
Charisma's going to have way too many,
Evacuation is in
and
progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly
agility's going to
manner.
have far too few, and that's going to bum me out.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating
And
defense
there are
system.
times when I don't want more than 4 charisma points because I really want those points in other places. So leaving that charisma card there is going to basically put 2 extra points there that I don't need there or don't want there. Don't use the buffs. Oh god, this makes me so happy to see this go up to 2,700 and higher. Oh, it's so good. So good.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online.
Stabilizers,
Take shelter
thank you.
immediately.
I'll take any 4-star mod. Happily. I haven't been dumping these and it's still not hurt me. Let's push it just a little bit. Let's go below 50% health. Let's see what happens. See if it should work. The moment I take damage, it should instantly take a stim pack. The question is, will it like spam them like stim pack, stim pack, stim, 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 stim? Like, will it go like a spaz? Because I'm taking damage like while I'm below 50%. So much
This
easier
is
to
an
navigate
automated
first person.
message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an
53
orderly
still.
manner.
So I haven't gotten that fifth point yet, maybe?
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Burp, burp. Make sure nothing's screwed up there. That's good.
Defenses offline. Initiating
work?
system diagnosis.
God, that's beautiful. I saw a 3,000 there. That was crazy. 43 seconds.
Critical.
Holy
Temperatures
shit.
reaching unsafe levels. Security
That's amazing.
bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
That's amazing. I'm not sad about that. I'm just going to close. I'm not even going to use the spreadsheet anymore because I'm just pushing. I'm seeing how far I can push it, And at that point, Let's go a little bit more. Notice it's not using any stim pack now. It's not just... Whoops. Let's drop. It's not using stim packs now because I'm not taking damage. So it's not kicking in. But the moment I start getting that first phase attack... Oh god, there's something attacking my base. So annoying. I'm gonna have to switch over. Yep, they're like... And it wouldn't be so bad except the loading screen makes it so I can't switch. It's like my screen locks up, I can't swap. It's like my whole computer basically locks up. I'm gonna go grab all this loot. She's back inside. And he's he's busy just trying to climb the wall to nowhere. I should probably set it up so that I'm capturing the screen rather than the application, so you can see me swap. That will likely be more meaningful of a stream, in a sense.
Unauthorized personnel detected.
So, Psychobuff Whiskey. Let's push it one more. Still only 53 strength. Might be at the limit. Might be already to the point where Radical's not going to give me any more. I'm watching that health bar.
Threat neutralization.
Jerk. Pushing me back into the ring of death.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online.
That one took a bit.
Take shelter
Ooh, strength.
immediately.
Nice. I think I'm at the point where I'm getting diminishing returns on Radical. Like, I think the break point for that might be even lower, or maybe higher. Maybe I already hit it and it doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever it's using when it comes to stim packs, it's certainly not using as many as I'm getting. Even if it is spamming them, which I don't think it is doing now. Oh God, this screen. I have time to finish this. I don't think I'll have time for a second full run before the double XP goes away, assuming it goes away at noon. It'd be nice if they kept it for another day as part of the New Year's holiday.
This is an automated message.
It's nice little
Evacuation is in
surprise there.
progress. Please proceed to the nearest
I don't think anyone
exit in an
expected it.
orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense
What's the
systems.
real time on that? 7 seconds. 3 and 30, yeah. Unfortunately, the luck effect from alcohol doesn't last the full duration of the alcohol when you buff the duration of the alcohol by 100%. So that was fast. I'd love to know why it slows down.
Warning, energy usage critical.
Seems like it should
Temperatures
stay
reaching
sped up.
unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
I'm not complaining. It's lovely. I love it so much. Doing 2,700 damage instead of 900. Mwah! Chef's kiss. And that little bonus damage for that little window of time is enough to put me well ahead of the explosion that kills me. And saves time over the bullshit that's happening with the loading screen. But I'm going to try this again later. I'm not going to record it probably. Where I'm just trying to slam it as many times as I can. In 1 hour. That's what she said.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed
Push
to
it
the nearest
farther.
exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Still only at 53. I think that might be the limit. You go a little bit farther here. I know I'm pushing it. But I really have to test this. So only at 53 health. So apparently... Oh boy, that's cutting close. So apparently I don't need to be this low and I still get my 5 strength from Radical well above this point. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take some Brahma milk, remove some of that until I'm back at 53, but the bar is not quite as low. So now I know it's 53 with 5 Radical, or 5 strength from Radical. Or really what I should have done is just test it without the card. Let's see what my strength is right now. 56. What? That's weird. Why is it bouncing around? I need the consistency for testing. Okay, there we go. 53. So still work 53. I mean, I want to get low for adrenal reaction, but I don't want to get so low that I'm coming very close to dying over and over again. Yes, the stim pack is strong, and I've buffed its strength considerably, and it's even stronger now because of the extra int. So, you know, it's just any damage, whoom, right back up. Any damage, whoom, right back up. And that's what you want for this. Because you're so low, you're, you know, right up against death. That 112,000 is a lie. I don't know why it does that. Must be a visual bug.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
The next step is to figure out how many consumables I can just toss. Because, you know, the Pounder's effect is giving me so much damage. I think I still want luck for phase 1. Because it's really nice not to have phase 1 take forever. That is the diciest section of time as well. Like, I could probably do without strength. Because the Pounder's effect more than makes up for not having a lot of
Warning,
strength.
energy usage critical.
But
Temperatures
luck,
reaching
I need to
unsafe
prioritize
levels.
luck.
Security bunker
It needs to
online.
be,
Take shelter immediately.
like right now I'm at 30 luck. That's probably a good minimum to shoot for. But strength, I could probably get down to 40 and still do well. I mean, I still will use the Deathclaw steak because that's free. Whiskey's free, essentially. It's okay that I'm not using the strength machine. Pounder's more than makes up for not using that. Maybe just not using the serums. This can, you know, sort of make up for that. Maybe use all the other consumables, but not use serums, because that'll only lose me about 2 strength, I think. So that would leave me at least at 50 strength, which is more than enough. It's not like serums are expensive or anything. It's just, just makes that list longer, and it's not really necessary now. It doesn't buy me anything in phase 1. Unless there's a serum that's knocking me for luck, I should look. Like if there's a serum that reduces my luck, I should probably pop one of those. Even though I have reduced negative effects through the class freak, I still want 0 effects against luck.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an
And I am
orderly
using the
manner.
best luck food that meat eaters can eat, which is the venison. Smoked venison with berries. Oh, huh. Hitting the button is advised.
Alert.
I think it's so much
Unauthorized
worse in third
personnel
person,
detected.
except for
Activating
this
defense
particular
systems.
fight. Let's see. Minus LC. Minus LC. Anything saying minus LC? Nope. There's nothing that I have on me. There's no negative effects that are hurting my amount of luck that I have.
Initiating routine procedures.
The only thing is if my whiskey, if the secondary effect of the whiskey falls off, which it will, long before the whiskey
Warning,
itself goes
energy
away, which is
usage
so
critical.
annoying.
Temperatures reaching
They supposedly fixed that
unsafe
with berry
levels.
mentats, but
Security
they didn't
bunker
fix it
online.
with this.
Take shelter immediately.
In my book, if the positive effects of alcohol affect your luck, then that should also affect luck as long as you're affected by alcohol, by the positive effects of alcohol, even when that duration is buffed using a card. So, to wit, if we look here, your luck is increased by 3 while under the influence of alcohol. Great. That's all very good. How long am I affected by alcohol? The effects of pre-war alcohol last twice as long. So this card should be working with happy-go-lucky, but it's not. And it's very annoying. Basically, if you look at my whiskey duration there of 230, right now the alcohol effect will have fallen off, and my special for luck will be at 30 as opposed to 33, which is what it should be at. It's not a big difference. It's not a big deal, but come on, let's get those cards working properly. If my alcohol lasts 6 minutes, the effect on luck should last 6 minutes, not 3. Even if that 6 minutes came from a perk card instead of, 3 minutes. So, update on last night, New Year's Eve. Watched a absolutely
This is an automated message.
effing fantastic
Evacuation is
movie
in progress.
called The Artifice
Please
Girl.
proceed to the nearest
I
exit in an
highly,
orderly manner.
highly recommend that movie. I can't recommend it enough. 4 stars,
Alert.
brilliant
Unauthorized
writing,
personnel
brilliant
detected.
acting,
Activating
absolutely
defense system.
thought-provoking, stupendous. The Artifice Girl. Hard to find, I think, but well worth it if you can find it. The other thing is watching Veronica Mars. It's getting good. It's sucking. It doesn't suck like it did in the first few episodes, where the preppy kids were like caricatures, like your typical TV caricatures. I always find that annoying. Please don't die. And now it's starting to get into the meat of the long form story for the season, and they're actually creating reasons for the preppy kids to be the jerks they are. It's sort of like Breakfast Club, where,
Warning,
you
energy
know,
usage critical.
oh God,
Temperatures
it's being
reaching
attacked again.
unsafe
Really?
levels.
Really?
Security bunker online. Take
Why do they
shelter
spawn so quickly?
immediately.
I'm just gonna park her right out here. Okay. I am gonna try to stream so I can swap the screens and you can see it. That would be nice. But back to what I was saying. So The Artifice Girl, absolutely fantastic movie. Cannot rate it high enough. It's amazing, thought-provoking, brilliant. No one knows about it, apparently. I found it by accident through a review on YouTube, going through like the best sci-fi movies of recent memory that you have not heard of, and I had not heard of that one. So there was that one, and then Veronica Mars. Yes, it's getting better as we're getting into the meat of the story, as the characters are past the pilot awkwardness in the first few episodes, awkwardness where they're finding their characters, and and of course Kristen, blanking on her name, is adorable. Kristen Bell is adorable. She's very precocious in her role, which is... I wouldn't say she's a Mary Sue because she does have setbacks.
This is
You
an
never want
automated
a character
message.
to be a Mary Sue. That's just too
Evacuation is in progress.
tropey.
Please
But she's
proceed
really
to
good
the
at what
nearest
she
exit
does
in
until
an
she's not,
orderly
and
manner.
then she really screws up. But she gets rescued by her dad, and it's very delightful to watch that she still has so much to learn about being a private eye. That's delightfully good. That's good character development, good writing, so I like that. So the other thing about last night was I had edibles for the first time ever. And really just the first time I've ever been exposed to marijuana outside of one small draw on a little pipe back in 1994, which I don't think it did anything. That couldn't have been enough to really affect me. It was a token thing, just to get it, token. It was just because my friend was like, "Come on, Nathan, you should just try it once. Just to try it once. That way you can say you've tried it and you never have to say anything again. And never have to try it again." I'm like, okay. Plus, I trusted him. He's a nice guy.
Take shelter
So
immediately.
it was right before watching Sheryl Crow and Crowded House, so that was awesome. Before she hit big, it was like right as she was hitting big, so we didn't know who she was. But she was very good live, and of course, Crowded House was amazing live. It was a very intimate venue, so that was lovely. But so again, last night, first time edibles. So I started with a small amount. Wow, look at that. Let's see if I can get past this with. Very weight booster. There we go. So I have these little. They're gummies. They're pineapple flavored. Very strong pineapple flavor and smell. I guess because the underlying chemical is just smells and tastes so much like ass that you have to mask it so much. So this is like really strong pineapple smell and flavor. And they were yummy, just sort of suck on it and chew it and get all the flavor out of it. And you could sort of tell it's not pure pineapple. There's something in there that's sort of like weird. So it's good that they're masking it. And then I had one. It was 2.5 milligrams of the chemical. I'm not going to say it for. I don't want YouTube to get weird. I don't know its rules, so I'm just not going to broach that. But you know the chemical. It's 3 letters, and it's 2.5 milligrams. And I waited about an hour while watching this movie, or while watching Veronica Mars. So at the beginning of the second episode that we were watching, not the second episode of the series, but like the 13th episode of season 1 is how far we're in. So the second episode of the evening, the beginning, took a second one. Still not really feeling the effects. And my wife said, "No, you don't really sound different. You're not really acting different." So I must already have a built-in, like, buffer, and it could have been just my stomach was full of food earlier, digesting a bunch of meat. This is great to have this on farm mode because I can just sort of watch, and just, oh, this is fun, and not have to worry about anything. Almost died there. So 2 of them, nothing. 3 of them an hour later when we started the movie. Not really feeling. I'm starting to feel like my head has cotton in it a little bit. Like a little bit of cotton head. Slight bit of, I wouldn't call it euphoria because I wasn't really happy. But just a sense of calm. Just a nice light sense of calm. Like if you could imagine if there was a state where if you had any stresses in the world, you weren't thinking of them so much. I don't really have a lot of stresses in the world. I'm not a stress person or an anxiety person, but if I had anxieties, I could imagine I would have fewer of them, or they wouldn't seem as important at that point. Okay, I'm overloaded. I'll just get rid of these. That way, it just dumps all the ammo. Let's try it without the stake. And without the intelligence of luck. See how bad it is when those drop off. This is like the last run of this phase of this video because everything's dropping off. Excuse me. So yeah, I got up to 4 by the end of the evening, and I noticed it was making me feel a little bit dry-mouthed, I think. Like I was a little bit thirstier than normal, which was not a positive thing. I don't like that feeling. The amount of pleasant feeling didn't really increase between 3 and 4. And I was doing these 1 per hour. I mean, it's possible that if I did 10 all at once, I might have like a bigger bang for the buck. But it's an experiment. I like experiments. So next time I will try 2 and then wait an hour and see what that feels like. Let me see how my whiskey and Sapper buff. Let's get those back up. Let's see, I'm at 53 strength. That's going to drop off very quickly. 33. I'm going to lose my
Defenses online. Initiating system diagnosis.
I might be able to cheat a little bit higher on the health and not really hurt myself that much. Because the amount of close calls I'm having with the health here is not worth the very slight extra damage I'm getting. Ooh, fencers. It might be different if I let my strength drop. Or I'm sorry, that wouldn't affect that phase. It might be different if I let my luck drop a bit. If I let my luck drop, that phase 1 takes longer on average, statistically. That might hurt me, and I think the problem is also that I've been forgetting to drop these. That might make a difference. Juggling multiple things in my head here. Telling a story. See, I do poorly when I'm trying to explain things. Because my brain is focused more on explanation than on the fight at hand. Plus, it doesn't help that I have this fight on automatic now, where I can just walk in and just not have to think about it. It's a lovely problem to have. Let's see how far I can go without any buffs. See if all of a sudden the fight becomes terrible. I would be shocked if it did. Because Pounders sort of makes up for a lot of things. And Medics makes up for poor buffs on phase 1. Okay, so the serums are dropping off. My luck is dropping off. Let's see what happens with terrible luck.
This is an automated message.
Okay, I only have the good stim
Evacuation
packs.
is in progress. Please
Let's
proceed
go
to
up
the
a little bit
nearest exit
higher
in an orderly manner.
on health, just to give myself a buffer.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
So what buffs do we have? Whiskey and cycle still. I want to keep those. Losing my XP buffs in a moment. Cooked Mirelurk. I'm not losing luck, which is good. The venison lasts a very long time. 45. Now let's see what happens with 45 strength, how fast this goes. Up to 2400 roughly. That's still excellent.
Warning, energy usage critical.
Okay, the floor is just becoming red. That's excellent. Still,
Security bunker online.
I could probably go to 40
Take
and have it
shelter
be well.
immediately.
Let's go once more. See what happens as we drop off even more buffs. Let's see, the serum went away. I think I'm good, actually. I could probably do this without... without the serums. I do want to take a Deathclaw Wellington, though. Or not a Deathclaw Wellington, Deathclaw Steak. Let's grab one of those from the Deathclaw machine. Blah, blah, blah. And we're at 53 now. That's good. So I still want to take Whiskey and Psycho buff, because that does, the Whiskey at least, buffs my luck as well, which helps with phase 1. I do want that to go not terribly. Because even though my stim packs are being not spammed, but used as needed, it seems. Did I drop the stim packs? Let me look. I'll drop them if I haven't. Once I get past the loading screen of death. If I have them, I'll dump them on top of the robot.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit.
I'm looking
in an
down. The
orderly
smoked
manner.
Mirelurk fillets, that's carry weight. The seared venison with berries is luck, so that's one I always want on me. Did it not register the button press, or did I not press it?
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
If I can get by with fewer buffs or fewer expensive buffs, then I can farm for a longer period of time. But Kindred, Spirit, and Leader. It's a bummer to lose the Mothman buff. That's a nice XP buff. Where are we capping? 2,400. That's really good, actually. It's phenomenal. If I can get him down just as the floor is turning red, right there, that's really good. And I'm below 50 seconds. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Ooh, over there, Secret Service. Yeah, you sort of want There are two great sets to have for Secret Service. Well, three. There's Unyielding, of course. Then there's Overeaters. Then there's Troubleshooters. Each very nice in different situations. I have the Unyielding and Troubleshooters, but I don't have a true Overeater set yet. And I want to build one. And then for Power Armor, you definitely want an Overeater set. And then for this fight specifically, or for doing silos, you want Troubleshooters. And Troubleshooters is great for silos even on Secret Service. Troubleshooters is just generally, anytime you're around robots, which is a lot in this game, you just want to swap to Troubleshooters. It's just perfect. It's beautiful. In fact, I will be using, instead of my Union Power Armor with Overeaters, I'll be using my Troubleshooter Armor, my Vulcan Troubleshooter Armor, when I finish out my robot achievements. I already did some testing with that. And once I get this fully going with full reflective, I can basically just stand there and robots will just kill themselves on me. And I won't be armed with anything. I won't have any, weird, I won't need to buff myself at all. I'll just stand there and they'll kill themselves on me using reflective. This right here, 50%. And it's supposed to be any damage, any incoming damage. And the problem with doing it inside the White Spring Mall the other day, as I was testing it, is I would get a big clump of handies that would throw flames at me. And it wasn't hurting me that much, but I wasn't doing... there we go.
Engaging standby procedure.
All right. There we go. Let's do that again. Again, no harm, no foul. I'm not really losing any buffs that I care about right now. I would have lost well rested, but I already lost it. Did I,
Alert.
again, forget to drop
Personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
stim packs? No. That was just some weird server glitch, maybe. See if that happens. 6 whiskey and psychobot.
Preparing. Stand by.
So it's possible I should not bring myself down this low. That's what I'm seeing there. It's not often, but it can happen enough that you will die, even with spamming of.
Security bunker online. Take shelter.
Bring my health up just a little bit. Do this again. I'm basically going until I'm weighed down again, even though I'm getting less XP. All those XP buffs are dropping off, except for leader. I just want to push it. I want to see how far this build can go when it comes to losing buffs. Because one of the things that makes me not want to do it is having to collect all that food. Like if I can get by with like the mutant hound chops have dropped off. Mutant hound chops have dropped off. So I'm getting less melee damage, but that doesn't seem to be hurting me in phase 2 right now. So that's a good sign. That pounders can make up for a lot of sins. Sins of omission when it comes to not having buffs. I can tell you right now, if I didn't have pounders, I would be dying. I would not be finishing phase 2 in time. So what I'm thinking is, when the double XP does drop off, the only thing I will farm is whiskey, psycho buff, and the venison with berries. And I don't even need to farm the psycho buff because I just get enough drops from here, from psycho buff itself, and then buff tats, and the other
Alert.
reagents for it
Unauthorized
that I
personnel
can just make
detected.
those infinitely.
Activating defense systems.
Let's go a little bit more. 50 strength, that's good. I don't want to be below 50 strength if I can help it. I'm losing something else there. I only have 31 luck. Don't know what that is. Basically, you want to make coming here as easy and as painless as possible, and having to prepare 50 different things to do it is not as fun as just, hey, let's just go do it, you know. And so you just grab a thing from your machine, grab a thing from a machine, and you're good,
Warning,
right?
energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching
That way there's
unsafe
less
levels.
friction to get in
Security
here.
bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
It's just a psychological hurdle in having to spend 2 hours preparing foods. You know, having the red stag with berries is so easy to make. I know exactly where to go get all the berries. They're really easy to farm. I can farm 100 of them in 20 minutes, and that can last for ages. The rad stags are easy to farm. I can just get rad stag meat out of the machine if I wanted to just grab that and collect it. I should probably do that ahead of time. Just have a bunch stocked up in the ice box. Don't need the mutant hound meat. That's good. I could do without that buff. Doesn't seem to be hurting me. Strength seems to be having more of an effect now that I have pounders. Losing strength is bad. Fortunately, I can get 5 strength from the Deathclaw meat. Whiskey is 6. Psycho buff is 3. So as long as I'm at 50 strength, I'm good. As long as I'm at least 30 luck, I'm good.
This is an automated
I don't know if there would be any situation where I'd want to replace one or more of my strength mods on my power armor with luck. I'll have to think about
Alert.
that.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I mean, if I moved all of them to luck, then I would have only 40 strength with my current set of buffs, but I would have 41 luck. Now, it's probably not worth doing. It's probably not worth boosting my luck above 30 because of making this phase a little bit easier. Boy, that's taken a while. Bad RNG. Because Pounders is making this phase so much easier and faster. I can sort of slack on the strength and on the melee buff. See that? I'm still under 60 seconds without the plus melee damage,
Take shelter.
which is just insanely good. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this until I run out of weight. I'm just taking the XP penalty now. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just assuming that the XP is going to drop off, and it's like, I'll just let it run out. Close 66. I have extra weight carry from the smoked mirelurk fillets and the carry weight booster. And of course the legs give me 100, so these phases are lasting so much longer now. It's very pleasant to not have to run back to the boxes every 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes. Or 15 minutes. Yeah, so right now I'm just in item farming mode, not XP farming. Because I've lost all my XP buffs. Yeah, see, 21,000. not a lot. Probably won't even hit 2190 before I run out of carry weight.
This is an automated message.
But I will come back
Evacuation
after,
is in progress.
assuming the
Please
double
proceed to
XP
the
buff
nearest
falls
exit
off
in
at
an
noon,
orderly manner.
which is like in 25 minutes or so. I will
Alert.
still farm this,
Unauthorized personnel
just
detected.
not as an XP buff
Activating
or an
defense
XP farm.
systems.
I might still pop lunch boxes because I've a bazillion of them on my alt. And I might still, try to get some XP out of it. I'd like to get up to 2200 before the holidays are over. Be nice. Lovely. Even more lovely. God, that's awesome. 2400 per tick. Amazing.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures
44
reaching
seconds.
unsafe levels. Security
It just
bunker on.
blows my mind.
Take shelter immediately.
That's just absolutely insane. Thank you, thank you, thank you, fellow nerds who are even nerdier than I am, for figuring all this out. I bow to you. I doth my proverbial hat to you, sir, to quote Gale from Breaking Bad. Okay, now we're way down. And there's no getting rid of that for the moment. I can maybe try this. Oh, I really should be doing this, right? Stash full. There we go. Keep going. Yeah, I'm just going to keep running out the clock on this double XP buff. Because why not? It's free. And then when noon hits, I need to run around and finish up I have a buff on the daily score on my alt because she's still below 100. So I want to get her to 100 and then I'm done doing score for the season. I don't really care to... I mean, if there's a few things I want to buy, I might keep pushing it, but I think I'm good on her. I might be good on him too. Of course, he buys the Fallout First stuff because he has Fallout First and she doesn't. So I need more score to buy all that shit, and I really hate the way they've done this. I really miss the old way. Let's take my health up just a little bit more.
This is an automated message.
Okay,
Evacuation is in
47
progress.
strength because my
Please proceed
psycho
to
buff
the nearest
dropped off.
exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Five, six. Sweet. Psycho buff and a whiskey. Ooh, he's getting low. I'm glad I looked. Take that. Take that. One, two, three, go. Still at 2400. If I can hit 2400 for a few seconds, then the rest of it is just going to take care of itself.
Reaching unsafe
That's
levels.
insane.
Security
1700
bunker
even.
online.
It's absolutely insane.
Take shelter immediately.
Resilient. Okay. That Pounders is amazing. See if I can hit 2190. That would be lovely. That would give me really good prep for when ghouls come out. My dude. I've heard some people say that not having turrets at your camp is better because then they don't start shooting at things when they're like within range. So, like for example, in this case, maybe the mole miners wouldn't even bother coming over because my guns wouldn't be targeting them. So they'd be like, just sort of like be focused on me. I think in that case, you know, maybe my guns are shooting at them because they're focused on me. And even though they're focused on me, they're still close enough to my turrets that my turrets are trying to defend me, you know, as I'm running down that path. So maybe I should remove my turrets. And then the mole miners won't
This
be
is an
drawn to
automated
my
message.
camp
Evacuation
when they
is
do
in
spawn and they
progress.
do notice me.
Please proceed to the nearest
I'll
exit
have to
in an
test that.
orderly
It's a
manner.
good experiment to test.
Alert.
Maybe put turrets on the
Unauthorized
back
personnel detected.
and on the sides, like
Activating defense
to
system.
focus on enemies that are like coming in from a different direction. Although I haven't had any. Like there's a bunch of robots to the south. So like I've heard them do combat with things and they don't really aggro onto my camp. So I might not have to worry about those ever.
Damage. Defenses offline. Initiating system diagnosis.
2400. Oh, God, beautiful. Beautiful. 1730. I would love to know what drives it to go down that far and then back up again. Does the effect like oscillate or something? There we go, 2190. That's actually a good place to stop. So now I'm just going to do the boring part of sorting through all the equipment before noon rolls around. I should be done by then, and then I can focus on getting score from the daily before the buff runs out on my alt. I think she has 2.5 hours to do it. That was very educational. Get up here. Double check their repair state. They last a long time. That's awesome. All right, so let's check, see if I have any good plans here. Notes. Emergency protocols. I think I'm going to stay with it the way it is now. I mean, if we look at emergency protocols, look at the actual description here. I mean, it's good. I know it's good, but is it better than medics for this fight? I don't know that it is. So if I go here, medic pump, emergency protocols. Okay. So the way this works is when your health goes below 20%, the damage you take is decreased by 50%, right? All incoming damage, as far as I'm aware. You get more move speed, which doesn't help me in this situation because I'm just standing there. And I don't know if this would really help me. Being below 20% would increase adrenal, but I don't really have an issue with damage at this point because of pounders. If I didn't have pounders, this might be really helpful. I think I'm going to keep it on medic pump. Yeah. But I do need to look at the helmet. So I did get the VATS matrix overlay. I'm not doing any, and this isn't really helping me that much. I don't need perception. Minus 7% incoming damage. Well, that's by default. Let's go back to internal database for the int, for the extra. I don't know why I switched away from that. Let's see, did anything else show up? Okay, medic pump is good. Let's check. I don't want to change my legs. I like the legs. Optimize bracers, minus 25% power attack. That's nice. Using gun. Nope. Optimized is still the best. Okay. I might have almost all the mods for it now. That's awesome. Okay, so let's start crunching things so I can make some room. I know I want anti-armor. pull up my spreadsheet. All right. Can't trade that, so I might as well crunch it. And I'm back at 40,000. 40,000 caps. Do you need charisma? Pay attention. Okay. I do need to learn steadfast. Luck, yes please. Enhanced, I already know. Charisma, I need to learn that. Strength, I need to learn that. Don't need those. Okay. Gosh, shotgun is BOP, so I can't trade that anyway. Through hikers, ooh, that's nice. I'll hold on to that for the moment. Arms keeper, strength. I'll hold on to that. Overeaters. Pack rats. I don't keep 1 or 2 stars. Learn Cavaliers. Want to learn Safecrackers. Miasma. Arms Keepers. Hazmat. I'll hold on to that just in case. Pack rats. No. Alright, now let's name this PA. Hunters. Left leg. Vulcan. STR. AK. BL. PA. Zealots, left leg. Vulcan. Maybe I could have put B first, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Plus Hazmat. And Arms Keeper and Mias. PA. Bolstering. Right leg. Vulcan. APR, APN reset, regen rate, yeah. Sorry, APR. No, they're initialisms, or acronym. No, they're initialism, APR. Through hiker. Yeah. Those are set it and forget it. I'll think about those later. I may want to do something with them. Okay, right. Let's take out weapons. Characters complaining that it's been offline too long, or no movement for too long. Would love to learn quad. This is my new favorite way to collect gear. It's better than... It's all in all, given the time spent and the other things you can get out of it, it's better than eviction notice in my opinion. I'd rather do this than run eviction notice over and over. Because I can't get, well, it's very rare to get 4-star anything there, and the amount of other things you get from this is just insane. Okay, steadfast. Hi.
I'm gonna go get a salad.
Okay.
When you get a chance, check out the acrostics.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright there.
Okay, babe.
Okay, Swift, he already knows. Hitmans, he needs to learn. Come on, give me Hitmans. Damn it. Ghoul Slayer. Minigun. Can't trade it. Might as well crunch it. Endurance I need. He knows all those. Actually, VAT's optimized. She knows VAT's optimized. I don't care about getting those others on her, so I'll crunch it just to get the mod. Or a chance at the mod. when I'm not crunching something, it's because I know that she either needs it or he doesn't need it, so she can just vend it for script. How am I doing on script? Okay, getting up there. I'll need to buy more modules. I already did this. He has ghosts and vital. Okay. Quad, definitely scrapping. Come on, give me quad, give me quad. I need charisma. I don't want you to add charisma. I want you to teach me charisma. I don't need the module. Nimble. Strength. I need vampires. Oops. I need strength. He still needs so many things. Okay. Frozen, he needs. Cavaliers, he needs. Again, when I say needs, it means he needs to learn the recipe. He knows pack rats. It's a union armor. He can't trade it. Can't trade that. Can't trade that. He needs to learn Cavaliers. He needs to learn Chameleon. Wait, what are the stats? Garbage. Cloaking he needs to learn. He needs to learn Cavaliers. He needs to learn Divers. He needs to learn. Oh, that's right. I can just go in here, can't I? I can go in here. Chance to get. So, right. Okay, I should be using this. I don't know why I'm not using this. I'm just so habituated to doing it the other way. Okay, so if there's a chance to get that I would like, and he doesn't already have this, right? So, like, if I go in here, I see that he can't learn anything from this, right? Because I look at my sheet, and it already says doctors. I already know powered. I know ghoul slayers. So, would she want the doctor's effect? I know I want to be able to have her learn powered, so that would be something I would pass to her, if just to learn it. So, let's get to one where it says I can learn it. Can't pass ghoul slayers to her. Chance to get. Chance to get. Now, is this chance to get exhaustive? I do want through hikers, though. I don't know if I like this direction of it or not. Because it's not really... Is it a chance to get the plan? I don't know. Because he has doctors, he has strength, so I'll just pass that to her. Radioactive powered. I'll hold on to this. Has this RP. Let's see. Weightless he needs... No, he knows weightless. Doesn't really differentiate whether it's a mod or a recipe, though. Although I already know those, so maybe it doesn't show that when I know them. I don't know. Give me an int. Oh. Okay, I think I'm done. So now we're going to go to her place. Let me use her. Or you can watch her run by until I fix the screen capture. Hi. I'm going to grab the machine. She's so weak in this build. She's like no points where they need to go. Takes her forever to kill things. Alright, so now that she's down there, let's go grab the rest of these stim packs. Anything useful there? No. Alright, so we're going to go to her place, which is where all the trading occurs, because there's secure boxes that I can drop things into. Wish I had a... They should really add a camp item that... I guess they couldn't do that, because the camp would disappear, and so the item would disappear. But it'd be nice to have an item that you could put at your camp so that you can... It would be a persistent item between characters. I don't want to pull that up on him. Do it on her, though. Okay, now that she's here. I'll put her over by the
Scavenging is its
little
own
doctor
reward.
bag.
Sometimes a wet and dirty one.
Hand off. Can't hand that to her. Okay, so now I'm going to turn you around so you can watch her. She is going to go over here and try to extract things that are valuable that I would want to be able to make on her. Like I want vital, so I'm going to extract that one. Unlocked crafting item, ghosts. Okay, so on my spreadsheet that goes from green to light blue. That means they both know it. Instigating, I want that on her. Medics, I want that on her. Unlocked flamer nozzle, that's good, but I don't need that. Unlock, come on, no troubleshooter. Okay, so now she's going to take those last 4 items that she doesn't really need the items from. Oh, I forgot to get, forgot to swap over to armor. I have 1 armor piece left that I could... Okay, no strength from that. And then I guess there's 1 more item that I can vend. There we go. It wasn't showing up because I was looking at new items. It was a holdover from earlier, somehow. Alright, so let me crunch all of her junk. Make some more room. Throw it in the box. I'm going to throw her inventory of... Okay. She had a bunch of mods. I'm going to pass a bunch of mods to her here. Okay. Mod change time. I'm going to hold on to the unyielding because I need to send that to other characters. Combo breakers. Yeah. Right. Now she has those. Now she's going to put them in her case. Her stash box. She has a ton of mods. She's the mod queen. I think I have one, like, at least one of every mod except for Pounders. Well, I'm also missing a few 4-star ones, but I have 1 or 2 or 3 of many of them. I have sometimes 7, like 7 Resilient, 7 Cavaliers, 9 Vats Enhanced, 12 Poisoners, holy crap, 10 Hitmans, 8 Mutant Slayers, yeah, that's garbage, 8 Ghoul Slayers, garbage, 8 Assassins, I don't really PvP. But I got them. That's amazing. Again, if I could swap my screens, you'd see it. Alright, so let's make better use of the vending machine here. And I don't need more poison. And we're now to the point where I need to buy 8 legendary modules. I think that might be the best use of those things. I mean, I could always buy gear and try to crunch it more, but I'm dumping garbage on her, by the way. You don't see that, but I'm over there doing it. All right. Go. And what are we up to now? 408. Nice. That's very, very nice. That's insanely nice. One thing I was struggling with for a long time was trying to get enough legendary modules to do anything productive when it came to like equipping my alts with unyielding armor and so forth. Now I have. Let me pop back over on him. Did I read that right? Yep, 408. That's amazing. Alright, so now I have 2 unyielding, so I can equip. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 times 8 now? No, 7. I need 28 unyielding modules to fully trick out my alts with full unyielding Secret Service sets. I'm not as concerned about the 2nd and 3rd stars yet. That can come much later. But I do want them to have their full unyielding set in its full active mode. They all have backpacks. They have full Secret Service, all 5 pieces. It's just a fun, weird, long-term project that I set up. They still need to buy, some of them need to buy buttressed for their chests. I have a spreadsheet. Let me see, the Murder of a Calc. 5 of them, so Brill, Patches, Larry, Janice, and Barry, still need to buy the buttress chests. They might be able to now that it's been another week, and I've bought 300 more gold bullion at the Wayward. Double check everything here. Probably repair this. Let's go. Now watch what happens when I go over to Commando. It's gonna be like, you don't have enough points for things. Like if I try to load in my camp budget, it says I can't load Ammo Smith or White Knight. Now I can do without those, right? That's fine. And a White Knight would reduce the cost to repair things, so that's good. I do need to do that then. But for general purpose, I can just leave it like this for now. At least when I'm in the camp. It doesn't hurt me when it comes to repairing things. Right? That's good. And my armor is probably fine. Let's double check that again. Did I check that already? Yeah, I did. It breaks so slowly. Thank goodness. Alright, there's nothing else to crunch, right? Get my weight down. He can't use her. Fridge. That's annoying that you can't use a teammate's fridge. I mean, I might be able to if I create a non-public group, it might like activate it. So now I need to funnel a lot of this stuff over to my alt that carries all the chems. She's the chem lady. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point at this so you can watch this camp go offline. So you're seeing it, I'm not. I'm going to swap to my chem lady, who's named Bridia. And she will pop in over there, most likely. I don't think she was at our camp when I logged her out. I think she was inside the station. Look at that, 477, that's crazy. There's her building over there. And there she is. Alright, come on over here, milady. Again, her name is not reflected on the character, which is annoying. Like, you can't see her real name. You just see Bright, which is the account name. So we're right here. She's looking at the suitcase. I'm going to put in Rad-X, Rad-Diluted, Rad-Away, blah, 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 all but 20 of these. See, I can make Psycho Buff from Psycho and Buff Tats, I think, or Buff Out. And so I get some buff, Psycho Buff when I'm doing that, but I also get the other ingredients. And so I'm basically never going to be at a loss for Psycho Buff. If I just keep killing him over and over, they'll just stack up higher and higher and higher. Oh yeah, treasury notes are the other good thing that come from this, so it's well worth doing. Over doing eviction notice. Alright, so now she's carrying everything. She's up to 893 pounds out of 313, which is crazy. Let's see, he needs to drop some things here. I don't keep the materials to convert those, so... And yes, you can use them instead of purified water because they weigh less, but weight is not really an issue for me for consumables because I either have the through hiker effect or I have, using cards like right now, and it's really 90%, not 60. It's a bug in the display, or I have it on my gear, on my armor, my on my Vulcan power armor. Is there anything else I want to hand to her? Yes. Those things I just opened up. When they are not currently beneficial. Charisma. I want to keep negative damage from robots. Hello, me. I'm looking at me over there. And then I'm going to put the baubles and magazines in the stash because they don't weigh very much. There's no reason to hold them with the weight reduction perks. Don't really affect it very much. Okay, so I'm done offloading to her. He also has... Does he have anything else that he needs to get? I don't need to keep the yogi meat. Use one last round of those. Bots. Psycho Buff. Yeah, look at that. I ended up coming out even better than I was, I think. Or maybe I had 39 Psycho Buff. So I got a lot of them. Healing Salve. Let's bring myself up to 30. Myself a little bit of a buffer there. Improve repair kits. Let's dump a bunch of crap. I can just dump. Yes. Goodbye. 2, 3, 4, 5. They just weigh you down. Alright, so we're repaired. We're basically getting ready to do the dailies. Back in my unyielding armor. I'll just sort of have to deal with the fact that my cards are messed up because of the legendary perks being switched. I'll just live with that for a while because I don't want to keep swapping back and forth. Okay, so yeah, I kept one improved repair kit, one scrap kit, so we're good there. Oh yeah, as soon as it hits noon, which is in 11 minutes, I can go exchange 40 treasury notes for more gold bullion. Need to get my weapon. My fixer. My lovely, lovely B2525 fixer. Care about some ultrasight ammo. 2,000 will do. Let's put these weapons back. So we're good there. I need to go pick up more toxic goo. If I were smart, I would have done that before. I would have done that with my gear removed. That way I don't get the radiation reduction, radiation damage reduction from the Secret Service armor, which diminishes the effect of the toxic goo. But let's go get some more. I'm almost out. While we're doing this, we can also farm some more doggy meat. I know I wasn't going to do it, but if I'm there, might as well farm it, because it's sort of a freebie. If I need to, I can hand it off to her for storage in her freezer. If I'm like, oh wow, he was exploration team that whole time. That was dumb. That was really dumb. It's amazing my weapon didn't self-destruct. Alright, so now that we're here, let's go down here. Yes, I just sent her down there. Let's make sure that she's sharing the meat buff. Okay, so going over to her, Butcher's Bounty being shared. Okay, so when I go over to here, what am I missing? I'm missing, let's put Escape Artist. Whoops, not evasive. Escape Artist. Sneak. I'm missing all sorts of interesting, important things. Adrenaline. Let's see here. Light-footed, I don't need to worry about. There's no traps over there, so I don't have to worry about that. Still have adrenaline, right? No, I need to put adrenaline in there. Alright, so that's sufficient. Can't lower my radiation anymore. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to park. I'm going to bring her over. Get her close enough to loot at least the first series of enemies. Bring her a little closer. Because I want her to loot hound meat as well. Okay, mutant hounds being called over. Come on, guys. Come on over here. That way she can loot you as well. Nope. I do have the effect, right? Okay, Butcher's Bounty, yeah, okay, it just didn't kick in. Weird. See if she gets it. Yep, she got it. Boing! Little musical chimes. She got it twice. Good. Okay, now let's go. Let's go inside and grab the goo. We're going to send them both in. He's going to do a little bit of clearing to where the toxic goo is. I usually go that way, but I'm going to go this way. And no, I don't have the mod that removes the doors right now because I was testing without mods for the raid. I was having trouble getting the UI to show up so I could see how much health he had. But I don't think the doors mod was doing it. I think it was the health mod that creates. Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and run this guy correctly.
Humans, so small, so weak.
This way we get mutant helmet. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so I do get it from there. Now let's make sure I loot it on her. Okay, she got extra meat. Now, toxic goo, yay. This is going to be even more important with a ghoul. When you have a ghoul, this will be like your health pot. According to the videos I've watched. I've tried to run the PTS and it worked once, but then it starts to complain. You get that weird Steam error where it's not loading something correctly, and I couldn't get it to work, so I'm like, well, I don't really need to go into the PTS. I'd rather just work on my characters, my real characters, and let others do the PTS. Then when they distill all the interesting information that's useful to know, then I can just sort of get their data. Okay, so that's her. How many does he have? 89. 1, 2, 3. Does he have nerd rage? See, I don't have that health bar thing, so I can't see what he has. Really missed that segmented health bar. The game should really build that in. Okay, I'm going to pick up some Mentats on her from over here. Where the Mentats always spawns. I think I'm done. Let's go back to her base. I'm going to move his camp back to the bottom. Back to the raid location. Then we'll reconvene at her place. Oh, looks like the daily reset. Or wait, no, that's the weekly. He needs to still kill floaters. I wasn't worried too much about finishing the weekly on him very quickly, because he wasn't using a buff. It is 11:57, so the old ones will start dropping here in another minute or two.
Could I interest you in a block of concrete?
Yeah, I need to hand over Mutant Hound meat. I'm going to hand it to her, I think. And have her store it. I think she has enough storage. Not that I need this anymore, but I'm going to hold on to it just in case. Yeah, she has plenty of storage. Okay, so I'm done with her for the moment. Let me check my whiskey machine. Fermenter is finished. And the ones I was holding on her were finished as well, because they will auto ferment if you just hold them long enough. It just takes longer. Let's go double check over here. Whiskey, there's no whiskey in his thing. Okay. So she's going to pass all the whiskey that she had created and fermented. Actually, he created the whiskey and she helped ferment it. Alright, so we're going to put some of these in the stash. Right? No. She picked it up. Sometimes I get confused about whose eyes I'm looking through. Okay. The wife sent a text. Let's see. Enjoy your salad. She loves these Walmart salads for some reason. Is my wife turning into a Walmart woman? That would be scary. Okay. So again, why does she have the whiskeys? Because I'm doing 3 things at once here. Alright. Whiskey 61, 31. That's good. I'm sort of also getting set up for the next run in the background here. Let's try it with just the 5% XP buff. Although, let's see if the double XP goes away or not. Still there. It's 1201. Still there. Whew, nice. Alright, well that's good to know. I'm not going to do a daily operation. Those are annoying. Easy, 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 easy. Annoying, but easy. Hate mole rats. Let me set it up on her as well. She's the one that has 2 hours left on her buff. I want to knock these out before then. Reroll daily operation to scrap junk to produce cloth. Nice. Alright. What's funny is that could be accomplished with pre-war money as well, but oh well. Don't worry about that. Alright, let's pull her back into her combat mode. So she's no longer in support mode. Now she's pure combat and in forage mode so that she does decent damage while she can also harvest materials and has a lower... oh, that was easy. She just finished her 1 achievement for eating purified water. That's good. I put sliced cake back on her bar. There we go. Okay, now she's in Nerd Rage. Nerd Rage range, as is he. They both have their unyielding armor. Her weapon is very, very durable. Let's pass over a few more things here. She's sort of like a junk pile now. Alright. So, now that I'm thinking about it, let's go exchange treasury notes for gold. I'm going to do the consume chems on her real quick. Let's grab... I'll do a Med-X and an overdrive. Why not? Okay. She's now at... now at 77. She's close to getting her little camp pets.
Anyone ever dig up Lev's mole? Guess not.
I'm glad they made it so that it automatically chooses the amount. So it doesn't keep saying, you know, does not have sufficient levels of whatever. It's really good that they changed that. All right. Eat a vegetable. I'm on her right now. So So she's going to eat a bunch of veggies. They're going to be a bunch of carrots and gourds. So eat veggies. Here, I'll bring her down so where you can see her. She's going to eat some veggies. Veggie time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
One
I'm gonna drop these for
junk
him.
is a collectron.
Does he have the same one, or is that rolled over? Eat a vegetable. Yep. I hope he doesn't catch a disease from them. All right. Excellent. Cultists and floaters. Floaters is the weekly. I don't have to worry about that as much. Let's focus on her first. Sadly, you can't watch this when I'm doing it on her, but he'll be close behind her. Cripple, let's see. Where do I want to go to cripple enemy limbs?
What is this? Abraxo scouring for.
Maybe when she's killing the mole rats. Okay, I'm going to send her down to the Green Country Lodge, which is near the Wayward. There's some mole rats that appear there. There's also mole rats that appear near Welsh Station, so we're going to go down there as well. I'm going to try to cripple enemy limbs on them. Come on. Two birds with one stone, or two mole rats with one stone. I do love ESP. That mod is fantastic. Okay, now let's go down to Welch Station, and the fastest way there is here first. I'm sending both characters down to my other camp at the south. And again, she has priority for killing these things at the moment because she needs to finish hers first. Is it 6 mole rats and 5 cripples? 5 cripplings? 5 mole rats. Okay, that's easy. I think I can do that. Come on up, guys. Okay, mole rats done. Crippling's done. I'll just go cripple one of these guys. Hide back here. Check out Brahmin milk to remove just a little bit of radiation. Remember when that fire used to almost instantly kill you? I think these guys count. Yes, the ultramites count. I forgot if they did or not. They didn't count, did they? Huh. Here. Okay. That's annoying. A couple purified waters. That's another one. Consume any chems. I mean, I'll do that when I'm in the raid later. Kill cultists and floaters. Scrap pre-war money. Let's go to Nuka World on tour. I'm gonna send her back to her thing. What I can do is to get cloth, I will just go loot a bunch of burned books in the middle of the map and scrap those. That's gonna get his a bunch of money to scrap. Get lucky with these vending machines. Yes. Oh, 5. I want to get rid of the Vault-Tec boxes. Okay, floaters, mole rats. Mole rats spawn up here as part of the event, but there's no event, so it doesn't help me. Mole rats. Trying to remember where else. I'm really bad about remembering certain things, where certain things are. There's mole rats near the vault, right? If I go down this way, are there mole rats? For some reason I remember they're mole rats. Oh no, behind. There's a chance that they're behind. I'll check there, just in case. Come on, show me a roll mat. A roll mat. A mole rat icon, or a glowy thing. No, those are dogs this time. No. Ghouls. I need ghouls. I get lucky with a mole rat. Getting lucky with the mole rat. Oh, da da da. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Getting lucky with the mole rat. Same cadence. No mole rats, they're pink. Let me look up mole rats. Fallout 76 mole rat. The most annoying creature in the entire game, in my opinion. I don't think I'm alone in that. 17 inside Golly Mine. After completing, no thanks. Yeah, I know about Welch. 4. 7 can be found on the riverbank south of Poseidon. 4 to 7 can be found. Really? Sorry. Here. Alright, well, we'll try there. I need to, like, imprint it in my brain where to go. I know a couple places. Like, I know Welsh very well because it's chock full of mole miners. It's a great place to go if you need to hunt mole miners for achievements or whatever. It's just a generally nice area to clear for all sorts of things. Partly because there's a train station right there, but also because, you know, mole miners. Alright, so we're going to go here. No, we're going to go here. It's easier to get there from this direction. Otherwise, you have to run through all those mines. Which is the road in front of the Poseidon is mined, so you basically just sprint past them all and they're annoying. Something I'd rather just not have to worry about. Yes, she is sort of languishing. Oh, look, Starlight. Well, Starlight Berry, Starlight Berry. Thank you. No, I do not want to power up your station. Yes, and there should be.
This is a
They
level
should
2
be in this
nuclear
area.
alert.
I remember seeing them, but now they're not
This is
there.
a level 2 nuclear alert.
It's
The
weird.
Sinon Energy Plant
There's really no mole rats
WP-06
down here?
has suffered a critical failure. Hazmat teams are en route. Please remain indoors and await further instructions.
Ah, there we go. Further down. Farther down. Use farther when it's distance, further everywhere else. Maybe I should have used the Poseidon teleport because it's right over there. I'll show you. It'll set me back on up on that bank right above where I was. See this? See those guys I just killed? Yeah, this would have been the one to take. Okay. Note to self for the future. Cultists, no, those aren't cultists, those are Black Eagles. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's go over here. I think she has cultists as well, right? No, she just has to scrap cloth. Or scrap junk to get cloth, and then she's done with her dailies. Okay, good. Good. That's easy to do. He needs cultists. We have cultists down here. I could go to the city, to the Mothman city, forget its name, has the Mothman museum and stuff. They have at least 10 there, but Point Pleasant. I like that it's not swapping out my agility cards.
Only Mothman. Shepherd me to the light. I will not falter. I will live forever. The Holy Land will
Or
claim me.
remember when we used to have to come harvest Mothman eggs out in the wild? That was fun. Now we no longer have to do that. And please, Bethesda, please add a Deathclaw nest item that we could put in our camp that spawns Deathclaw eggs, like one every 20 minutes or even every 30 minutes would be amazing. Getting 2 Deathclaw eggs an hour would be amazing. Even just that much. Come on, where are you guys? No. Sheep Squatch, is it legendary? It is. I'll help you guys. I think she's still sharing. Oh, she's not sharing it. Yeah. Come on, go back to them. Alright, let's just, on him, I'll just equip that card. 'Cause she's like all set up wrong for it. Boy, that guy has so much armor. Raiders. I don't really carry an anti-armor fixer. I should, but meh. I do have ground pounder though, right? Or no, tank killer. All right. What else? Chems floaters. All right, so we're gonna go here. So let me go to lower my travel cost. Go to Big Mall. There's 6 of them here. They should be respawned. I killed them yesterday on her. Of course, this is a brand new, instance of the world, so of course they'll be respawned. Those used to hurt a lot before we had really good resistances. Oh, let's see. Let's try to bring them out. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Good. Do they have a weak spot? I don't see it. Chest. Yeah, that would kill me like a while back. Alright, now we're going to Solomon's Lake. Solomon's Lake, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Can never remember. Solomon's Pond, sorry. Here. I'm a fanatic about not wasting caps, even though I have 40,000 of them. Such a silly thing to like be so cheap when it comes to traveling. But it's old habits die hard. That should be the next Die Hard movie. Old habits die hard. Just need 4 more. Oh, there's one chem. It's a recipe, right? Yeah. Let's buy some salt. I'm so glad they have the stealth playstyle in this game. That did hurt. Don't be in the explosion. Let's go to where I can actually see the grenade being tossed. Oh, that didn't help. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just fire at your little tip there. When the game first came out, they didn't have these floaters. Not for a long time, actually. And then when they were added, they kind of freaked me out. I didn't know they were in the game, and so I'm out doing things, and maybe even coming here for something. And all of a sudden, these weird creatures are floating. I'm like, whoa, what is this? This is freaking me out. And now I'm just used to it. Like, yeah, they're floaters. That's just part of the game. All right, so we're going to go drop that, drop that. So he's done with all of his score activities. She still needs to crunch cloth. I wonder if there's any cloth that he can give her, so I don't have to go worry about that crap. Let's just look through his junk real quick to see if there's any cloth. It'd be nice not to have to go move a bunch of stuff around. I'm looking in the middle when it's too long. I don't think I'll get enough. No, probably not. Just give her all this in the hopes that, she'll get more cloth out of other things, like some of the gear, some of the armor, for example. Okay, now she's going to do some crunching, and she got 6 out of 10 from just the junk, and 7 out of 10 from the other items, and then 8 out of 10. So she still needs 2 more. Damn it. Okay, well, let's just go and kill some Scorched real quick and see if I can get some pre-war money from them. Ooh, actually I can just check inside. I'm on her right now and I'm running around and I'm going to check the vending machine inside the station here. Okay, nothing there in the cash register.
Trade.
Any toilet paper in there?
And
Yes.
equipment.
There we go. That should work. And there we go. Challenge complete. I'm going to grab it and throw some junk into this case for him. She doesn't have Fallout First, so she doesn't enjoy the benefits of the unlimited junk or ammo supply.
Crap. Did I spill something or was that stain there?
Be very careful not to accidentally crunch those. Okay, so he is done for the day. And she, something you can't see at the moment, is done for the day. All right, so real quick, let's do an experiment here. Let me turn off Fallout A video. Fallout, oh wait, that was audio. Let's do video, okay. So let me add another source here. I'm going to add display capture. Add existing. Make source visible. Automatic. Select the display. Capture cursor. Yeah, let's force HDR. Just in case. Alright, so now you're seeing her. So let me rename this. Rename main display. Alright, so now when I'm on her, I can swap over and do that, right? Yeah, there we go. And you can see my my spreadsheet here. Bring this over. Here's the legendary modules that I know and don't know. Ooh, it's weird. It's like slow frame rate refresh here. So this is resources, robots. I don't know what that was for, but this is my spreadsheet for calculating the buffs, food, and the little thing I made for calculating the health. And then here's my 2 accounts, Steam accounts that I used to launch this. Hopefully it doesn't reveal anything interesting. But now I can bounce back and forth between these 2. And hopefully that the old way won't be necessary anymore. Yeah, that seems to work. I'm not dropping any frames. Hi. Hi. What you been doing? Playing with you? Have you been not been paying attention? Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, that was dumb. Now what she needs to do is she has a couple of extra power armor frames. I've been collecting power armor frames for overeaters. So we've got, let's see if we can get this one filled in. So this is left arm, left arm. Figures. All right, so that one's out. Let's see. Excavator. She does have excavator armor. Does she have... I think I already worked on this one. I'm basically trying to get these ready for all the other characters. Okay, yeah, so that's her special own excavator set. So, do I have, how many pieces do I have of each? I have essentially 2 pieces for Ultrasight, effectively. Raiders has a whole bunch, so let's get that figured out.
This is a pretty cushy posting, all things considered.
Okay, so if I try to build out a Raiders set, I'm trying to get all the same type in the same. Oh, that's just a regular Raiders piece. That's not power armor. Well, that's a bummer. All right, so I'm going to put this one in there. Pick this one up. This one now becomes PA Raiders OE. As I get more and more pieces, you know, that fill out all the slots, then that becomes, you know what I could do? Now I'm thinking about it. I should put in what pieces it has or which pieces it's missing. So like if I go like this, so he has left leg and right arm. That work? I can cheat out by doing this. Just assume it's, you know, because I want to be able to put more things in there. This is good for now. Yeah, just keep it short and sweet. All right, then 51, left arm, right leg. Left arm, right leg. And it's assumed that I'm building an Overeater set. All right. Oh, lots. So he has, this one has everything except left leg. I wonder if I could cheat by putting, no, that one's not a true one. All right. So, so just needs left leg. Oh, wait, no, sorry, left arm. No, right arm. Jesus. Needs right arm. PA T60. Yeah, that's fine. XO1. Left leg, right leg. Left leg, right leg. All right, so let's make sure I've gotten these correct. Left leg, right leg. That's good. T60 needs right arm. Okay. Raiders, left leg, right arm. T51, left arm, right leg. Yep. Okay, so that's good. One more left, right? Yeah. Nice to get rid of extra pieces. So I have 2 excavator and essentially 2 ultrasight. The ultrasights are sort of nicer. So let's call this, this will be the ultrasight set. And let's see. Those are gimmies. And then this is endurance. Endurance and burning. Those are, the burning is bullshit. Hardy and durability. Intelligence. There we go. I'll take intelligence. Yeah. All right. So I have left arm and left leg.
I wonder if any of the other initiates have made
Yay.
it while I've been
Ultra. Left arm. Left leg. Right? Did I remember that right? That's why it's good to check. Left and left. Yes. Actually, let's rename this PA Ultra. I have the space, might as well use it. Now I need more frames for these pieces. I'm not missing anything here, am I? Yeah, I need more power armor frames to build more for the alts. This is I think I have some on my alts. Let's take that so we can maybe learn it. Nope, we didn't learn it. Okay. So what I can do is I can drop frames on the alts so she has more to work with. Because these things really weigh her down. All these extra things. And if I can just stick those in power frames, then, you know, I can sort of have a limit as to how many they need. So how many do I need? Anyway, I need 8 total, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she has 6. So let's go drop some frames. Let's go to Bridia. She's the one that is my see, it's so annoying that it picks up where the mouse cursor is when it comes to doing those things. Let's see. Alright. Notice how weighed down she is? Because she's carrying... This is insane. Look at those. Over 2,000 of those. It's like, it's just insane. Even with all the weight reduction perks. Okay, so armor... Okay, so I think it's in her stash. That's what she said. She's got something hidden in her stash. She got a couple pieces here. Over encumbered, really? It'll drain? Oh, that's good to know. Alright, so we're going to drop this here. Going to drop this. Whoops. Going to drop this here. And... Oh. Interesting. Okay, right. Whoops. Oh, God. I don't want this. I didn't want it. Ugh! Power armor is so annoying. The UX for power armor is so tedious. That stands for user experience. Out. This should give her 8 sets to work with. And that should be enough to collect power armor for all the alts. There's 4 extra alts on account 1 and 4 extra alts on account 2, and I want them all to have Overeater's power armor sets. Like full sets, so that they get, you know, the set bonuses or whatever legendary perk they have that, you know, gives them poison resist or whatever. It's just a nice thing to have a full set going. And I can create the helmets on the main. It's not bad. And as I need to upgrade the mods on them, because the main, which is Bree over there, he can do all the mods. So he doesn't really need... Oh, hello. Are you going to go in? First person bug, isn't it? So dumb. We grab. Okay, that one works. She's going to stand there for a while until it times out. So dumb. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest place to place these, or greatest location to place these. Come on, go in. There we go. All right, now I'm going to get out. Do that. I'm going to collect this for now. Get into this. I do believe you have to get in order to claim it. I don't think you can just put the fusion core in there. So these are the unnamed. Grab out. Let's crunch these real quick. Alright, so we have 45 each with a T-45 left arm. Are they 1 star? That's 3 stars. 3 stars. Dang. But are they good 3 stars? Junk item and sprinting. Cavaliers. Okay. So let's pull out. Do I have any T-45? It's all left arms. Jeez Louise. What is up with left arms? Let's go right arm, torso, left leg. It's going to be a hodgepodge for the moment. We're building towards one of those two, whichever one comes in better. Okay, so PA, T-45, Ultra, is that right? And then this one, which is just, yeah, that's better. Right on. Correct. Okay, well, let's take the Raider power out of there. Left arm. Did I misremember that again? I did. I don't know. Seeing all these left arms everywhere, it's like, it has me second guessing myself. Okay. There we go. And the one that's in there is better, right? Yeah, I don't care about that. That one's garbage. That one's garbage. Garbage. See if I can learn the mod. Or get some to drop. Nope. Ooh, added Hardy. Alright. Not that I needed that. Oh, look at all these. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. 10 Hitmans. 12 Poisoners. 11 Rapids. 9 Bats Enhanced. I need more through hikers. It's nice to have one there. I think I can use that. Yeah, the Gatling Plaza laser and Enclave plasma gun stuff. Nice. I don't know why Fireproof shows up where it does. They need to fix the guys that wrote the thing need to fix their mod or their strings. But yeah, this is nice. Very nice collection. That's enough for a full set. Not that I need that yet. I mean, this is nice for phase 2 of that fight, but I'd rather have reflections. At least I think I do. Because honestly, this really wouldn't add that much over what I'm getting now with the Pounders effect. If I lose Pounders, that might become more nicer, more nicer. Speak much? Aegis? No, don't really need that. I really want reflection, so I can reflect more of that damage from phase 1 to the robot, or to the shields. Okay, so now we're over here. He's good to go. Elevator, sturdy metal. Let's give this to her, so she can potentially learn the recipe. That was right. Oh, I need to fix this one. Excav and T45. I don't know if I should put, because there's a mishmash of pieces, so I don't think I'm going to put what's in there. Now I have she has hers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need one more, don't I? I need to build 8 of them. Maybe I can move pieces from this over to the others. Maybe I should be pulling, maybe instead of buying legendary mods, I should buy power armor on Briand. Or not Briand, Bridge. On this guy. He has... Well, now he only has 10,000, but he did have more. Tell you what, let's go and set this to support. So we have a lot of charisma. This is the charisma build, basically. And we're going to go ahead and hit the vendors. Oh, he's going there. I'm going to send her down here. All right, she doesn't have that place now. Where did I set it? Oh, she doesn't see his. Duh. His is over here. Okay. So she just needs to join his group. I forgot to do that. She needs to go dump his Santatron. I try to use the keyboard whenever possible.
Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
I don't care about that 1400 on him. I don't care that I'm capped on the vendor. I will sell some stuff though.
Resupply gear, citizen.
Okay. Am I built for combat yet? Rad toads, right. I always forget that there's rad toads up there. Sometimes you get the daily to like kill rad toads or do a critical hit on a rad toad, and I'm usually like, I don't know where rad toads are. I'll just ditch that. But it's like, wait, no, there's rad toads up here. Oh, look at that claw. I heard combat. I guess it's just the one there. Wait, is that a Christmas? Couldn't be. There's a cool. Okay, so these down. Basically, you just scan the railroad tracks to find all the stations where they sell the medium quality wrapping paper. Makes them easier to find if you just scan down the tracks. There's 2 sets, one down the left side, one down the right side. And there's that connector down the bottom middle. It's like a U shape. If you were to draw a U, it's like comes down the left side, connects down through the middle, sort of, and then goes up right side, like there. Then you have this little outlier over here. Then of course you have the White Spring Station, the White Spring Mall.
It's dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in groups. It's just dangerous out there.
37.
So stock up.
Where is he? He's there. Okay. Did I already check Charleston? I think I may have already checked Charleston on him. Yeah, I like the screen share but better rather than app share, at least for this. I have to make sure I don't have crap all over my desktop that's like interesting, that people would be like, oh, that's his password, blah blah blah. No, I don't do that, but I don't really want people to see how I store things on my computer.
To trade, I can
I'm
be
fairly organized. Yeah, okay, I already did that. Fairly organized in many ways, but I'm also disorganized in other ways. And I don't like crap all over my desktop. Tell you what, let me go. I'm not going to look at it right now. I can't because these screens are in the way. Did I already do Welch? I may have already done Welch too. When I was there for the mole miners. No, I didn't. That's right. I did that yesterday. Or not mole miners, but mole rats. So real quick, while that's loading, I'll go over here.
stock up now while supplies are available.
Pittsburgh. Again, down the left, across the middle. I guess you can then go down to the right to grab Watoga's vendors, and then head up the right-hand side or the middle right of the railroad tracks. You can always do it the other direction or do it any direction you want. That's generally how I do it. Sleepy time.
Requisitions now available.
Alright, so. Okay, well, I don't have any extra mutation serums on me, darn it. I was gonna say I could sell mutation serums to bring this back down. I think I'm done. Maybe one more. I'm at 36,000. I'll do one more. I'll do this one. It reminds me I need to bounce around the characters and vend all those rataways and stuff.
This vendor unit is equipped with anti.
Do I have the other Fallout
measures.
audio on? I don't. Let's turn
Don't
that
get
on.
any ideas.
This video.
Chump.
Let's turn that off. Let's do Fallout B audio. Now you can hear both Fallout. Is that working? Let me come over here. Huh, no.
Caps
the
available
audio
in
isn't
exchange for pillaged, loot, pillaged,
What is it set
loot.
to capture?
Available in exchange for caps.
Properties.
Oh, everyone appears to have died. This is terrible. Error.
There we go.
Tier levels.
Now I need to copy the filters over from one to the other.
Day of
So,
healing
copy filters.
and looting. Don't want to haul it back yourself.
Paste filters.
Sell it here.
There we go. Now you can hear her as well. Yeah, that's a ticket. So,
Reminder, any attempted 5-finger discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers.
we did this guy, right? That's what she said. Alright, there we go. 35,684, that's low enough. Now we'll go down here. I'm going to leave him down here. I'm going to have to reboot the server to see if I can get that delay to come down or get that load screen annoyance, that nuisance to go away. Okay, what is her precincts?
Ammunition and other supplies available here.
Come on, open up. So let's do... Does she not have serums? I thought she had serums. That's annoying. Alright, so... I might not
Welcome,
start with her.
citizen. I
might
am
start with-
authorized to trade supplies.
The girl holding all of the serums. You'll see how I bounce around to do this. I'm ready to do raid farming again once they all vend their once they can vend all this crap that I've been collecting. I think I'll just throw it all in there. I don't think I'll burn through it. Actually, what I should do, because I do want to keep a certain minimum, 50 of each, at the very least. I should do her vending first.
Be sure to stock up
I don't know why her,
while you can.
don't know why her health is so high. She has full unyielding, so she should be able to get... I think she accidentally hit a... drank a rat away. Is there anything else that I can take that gives me a lot of radiation? I would need meat, but that's fine for now. Okay. So I want to do everything but 53. I do want to bring 50 of these back. Because you never know, there might be, whoops, there might be something that says, you know, please drink 20 of these. Or whatever it is. So I need more diluteds. I need more dilutids. She's suddenly not weighed down so much. So the goal is that I'm buying 300 gold bullion on all my alts every day until they're back up to 40k. And then at the end of the week, sorry, I buy gold bullion at the beginning of the week. And then throughout the week, I sell
Sure to
chems
stop
to the vendor
while you can.
until they are back up to up to about 40,000. Doesn't have to be perfect, but close to 40,000. Okay, so character Brill. That was Brill, right? Oh no, no. Sorry, 2 accounts. It can get confusing, as they each have some similarly named characters. Because I wasn't planning ahead necessarily. Do this one? Nope. She said.
Stock up now while supplies are available.
Okay. Just gonna cycle through these characters on this side first. Oh, I guess I can't. I need to bring patches online. Now I can go in. You can stay on a private server as long as your friend is online in some fashion. You will get booted if they go offline, like if they quit their client. But you can't enter the private server unless they are in their private server already. And it's, you know, they're in there in some, like they can even be just loading like now, and it still works. How does she have 1 health? Bizarre. I'm just going to leave her parked over here in the map mode so it doesn't consume GPU. Or as much a GPU.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
Alright. Now the last character on the second account is Olive. She holds all the spare nuka grenades, or just all extra grenades. I can vend a bunch of those. Each alt has a certain primary task, in addition to, you know, questing, if I feel like questing on all of them, which is sometimes fun to do, to sort of be a little bit of a completionist. So you basically, you know, you're like, I'm done on my main, I don't really have anything I want to do right now. Let's go experience the game as it was, you know, before I had done all these extra things on this other character. And that's sort of fun, to sort of do it again on another character.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Okay, now this side is done. Is there any... You can see she has... Probably should have sold those first. Alright, so we're going to just switch back over to Brynn. The main alt, or the alt main. Going to bounce out of her. That's what he said. Pop into Larry. Get double the usual amount. I didn't see that very clearly. Park her over here. I'm gonna parkour over here. need to move the other alt's base over to that spot rather than being a little glass house over in the other distance. I should probably have been doing this. Grouping up.
Resupply here, citizen.
And then the last one is Janice. Don't ask me how I named these. I don't remember. Oops. Main account. Get double usual amount of script from vendors. Goes away too quickly.
For John, for the Trump.
They do get better prices if they're joined with another group, with the group, because of the mutations they have, and because most of them also have identical personality.
Welcome, citizen. I am authorized to trade supplies.
Oh, yeah. I know I did wrong there. That's the main. Logging out of Bryn. Log into Bridia. She's the mic. Okay, so what does it say? Also disk runs until January. Okay, that's good. Did that start at noon? Did I screw up on my buying of a bunch of legendary modules? Let me look. I think I have a link to the calendar. All right. Script surplus begins tomorrow. Okay, good. Excellent. Is this right? Am I on the right character? Bridia, yes. Half at a time. That's the way it calculates weight. This, third of the time. There we go. Yeah, since I use the keyboard to navigate the social menu like that, it's really annoying when all of a sudden it decides, oh, I'm going to consider where your cursor is. Even though you've not used the mouse since you've gotten to this screen, I'm going to treat it as if you'd moved your mouse over here so that you constantly want to mute your alt or remove them as a friend. It's like, no, stop doing that. Default to the top and don't move it unless you see me move my mouse. Right? Like when I go like this, my mouse should not be on the screen. If I get to this using a keyboard command like this, Control Tab, remove my mouse from the screen, let me just use the keyboard to navigate this. If I move my mouse, then bring the cursor back. It's so annoying. Very bad UX design. And they get a lot of things right, but they get that definitely wrong. Okay, I think I'm done for now. I'm going to take a break. It's time to eat some food. Yeah, you can see I have 57 minutes on my buff here. And I don't think I have any others to refresh with. Or maybe I have one left. I'll use it next week, maybe. So, I'm good there. And then, let's see what I need to... obtain. So that's at 100. Sorry, this is 100, 91, 81. I am past this. I'm not going to buy Fallout first here. And you hit 81 to get the atoms, the label, Tesla Cannon Site Mods, Bombay Cat, White Shepherd. And then I'll go back and buy all the things that I've missed. I just want to make sure I hit important things that I like first. All right. So we're going to leave those for now. And I think I'm done for the moment. Let's go back to support role. So that I can do things like share a 3-point card. There we go. 103 4 points, open perk pack on him. Because I've been leveling him a lot. And there, he's at 22 perk packs and 118 perk points that he can grab. We're going to go back over to raid.
Why do they keep assigning me
And now in his raid build, he doesn't have any complaints.
night without more combat rotations?
This is a really good build. Superb build. I will have to pop around and do other things. I'll leave him in this current gear for now, in case he needs to quickly kill a bunch of stuff.
If you are not satisfied with your gift, this unit is not authorized to make
He's
exchanges.
20 there, 20 there.
Contact your
Any more Brahma
closest
milk?
Rocco customer service
Good on toxic
help
food, I can go
workshop
in.
for
I'll just
further inquiries.
Anything I can drop, make it vanish forever. That's good. Basically last minute tidying. Have to drop that. I don't remember picking it up. So cola, keep those. What I can do real quick, now that I'm thinking about it. I might be able to do that just by hitting the machine here.
This unit is specialized.
More than enough.
in
I don't have to go farm it.
deploying the following morale initiatives.
Got plenty of those. It's set up for the next run. That way when I come back I can just do a test to make sure it's working. Actually, let's keep Fixer. That way I can clear down there without having to swap around. I'll be less efficient, but still kill. We're gonna go Deathclaw steak, seared venison with berries, tasty mutant hound stew, tasty squirrel for XP. I need to make more of those soon. Good there. I'm good on whiskey. Okay, so looking from the top, whiskey. Here, we can even look right here what I'm looking at. Whiskey. In this case, Deathclaw steak. Oops, not steak. Steak. Caps lock on. Okay. Seared venison with berries. Smoked Mylark fillet. Get that down here. So whiskey, Deathclaw steak, venison with berries, Mylark fillet, stew, milk, carry weight booster, company tea. Do I have a spare one in here? Do I
to the
Need one guy.
hardened nature
You'll have to give me a
of
whole
this
bunch.
unit exterior, the action is unavailable
T.
at this time.
Pemmican, yes. Glowing meat to moderate my level of radiation. Just need one, dude. Alright, so I'm good on that side. Now when it comes to aid, healing salve, super stim packs, leader, I can store that. Psycho buffs. I'm going to use her lunch boxes. I'm going to use 5% health buff, or XP buff rather than science. So I'll store Mentats and Tesla science. And there I'm good. Alright. Because with my health, with the medics, I don't really need to worry so much about reducing robot damage. And if I do, I'll just grab it from her real quick. Because she still has hers available for the day.
Scanning for nice boys and girls. Scanning. None could be located. This world. I
jerk.
hit the jackpot. Square. Inches of holidays. Aluminum foil.
Okay, I think I'm good for now. I'm going to log her out. Take a bit of a break. I guess I need to go all the way out. Yep, and then he's done. And I'm going to shut this off before I stop streaming. That way I don't show anything on the desktop